Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I thought I'd share this because this is part of life and we're gonna experience unknown stuff that happens and we just gotta be watchful. Stuff that happens, why things happened. It's, I have to release this out because it's very shocking to me and I feel it's a waste of time and energy from what I see from life. And what I learned from this beautiful woman that I met, she was talking, we were talking about frequencies and metaphysics and high vibration. And we noticed that people who are in the high vibration tend to be positive, enjoying life, enjoying things. And she was in her 60s, but she looked very young, like she was in her 30s. And the key to it is just to be positive because our mind is our receiver to the universe. Like whatever you observe is what you get. And I've noticed about the world around us and why stuff happens, right? So if you're positive, you receive good things. But let me tell you one thing. I don't understand why there are women out there that bring other women down, try to tear them apart, make some huge lie that's not even true, fabrication just to tear them apart. It's just a waste of time, waste of energy. And I'm like, if you have those intentions, focus on your own goals, focus on providing something big. And I feel like these people that do that is just because they have nothing better to do. They have to, that's what narcissists are. Narcissists have to know anything about your family, anything who you're connected to, friends or people, associates, just to gain information from you or try to get some type of material motive they have to spread something or trying to get your information. And that is just a waste of time and energy, to be honest. And I feel sorry for those kind of people because rather like helping people, helping humanity, they have to tear someone apart, tear another person down. And I don't understand that type of crowd. I never did, and I don't know why they do it. So this is the thing. I've done projects with, I've done group projects with guys and girls, and I liked working with guys because they tend to do what they're being focused on, especially scientific projects and stuff. But I don't understand like work in the workplace and what I've seen from life. If they're a bunch of females, why do they tear themselves apart? Why do they spread gossip? It's just a waste of time. I don't even have time for that. Like to me, when someone, I'm just like, don't even bother. And it's so sad that I say I feel more comfortable working male as a team than females because they are bound within each other. Like they're supposed to support each other, they're supposed to help each other, but it seems like they don't have the kindness in them. And that's the world we live in. Today we live in a world and society like, okay, we see her independent, she's working for herself, she has her own business, she's doing her own thing. We don't like that. We're gonna tear it apart. And like they make such lies, fabrication. But the sad thing, the narcissists, they use people. They don't even work for themselves. They don't even work for their own goals and try to make their own things met. They have to use people. That's what they do. They have to gain some information, try to throw things out, but that's who they are. And it's just sad to me. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. If there's a young girl and a woman who has her own foundation, focus on your kids and husband, focus on things that you have because it's just a waste of time. I don't understand those kind of crowds, honestly. To me, it's just a waste of time, waste of energy, and waste of effort. Try to tear someone apart just because you're unhappy for your own self. I don't see the value of that. But that's the world we live in. That you're doing better, you're doing good, you're doing your own thing. You don't care what other people are doing because you're focusing on your goals. And that's the sad thing. You're minding your own business. And other people have to know a single thing about you and make such fabrication. But that's what they do. That's what they deserve, their own karma. They think that messing around with people is fun. No, you don't try to hurt other people because karma's real. It's going to come back. And I don't understand why people do it. It's just like, do you know that the law of the universe is karma? Like whatever you do, you play around, it comes back to you. And they seem like don't get it. And to be honest, when I hear like a negative thought or an energy from someone, I just throw it out. Like I don't reciprocate with that. And to be honest with you, people who are like in that little small cubicle, that little thing in there, they're stuck. They could grow, they could progress, they could do something big, but they're always like stuck in here and have to find what other people are doing rather focusing on their own goals. And this is what happens to people, because I don't understand why we live in a world like that as it is, but it's gonna happen, and that's the part we live in. Um, the funny thing is that I've noticed that when people are progressing, doing well, they come at you because you're elevated. But that's why you have to be wary. And we have to be knowing to know what happens. And I just like to hear from other stories because it happens to everybody. Learning from Rebecca Sung that, and it's a friend, has nothing to do with her partner, or how a narcissist tries to be degrading the energy. Like Slay the Bully, that's a really good book. And sometimes we have to, and I do like the word of using jade. Like, don't negotiate with them. Don't even have the time and effort. And to be honest with you, these people that I met that they're like that, I just block them. I don't even want their energy close to me. I just I pretend like they don't exist. But the sad thing is, you pretend that they don't exist. They want to make you feel that they're a part of your life. But the funny thing, they're not part of your culture. They're not part of your tribe. And they're not part of your family or anything about you, or a part of your culture. And you're like, why are you in my circle? Please stop. It's not healthy. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on that person, honestly. And what I love reading about Slay the Bully is, I have to go back to it, reread it, reread that book, honestly, because I finished half, but just watching and learning how people and some women they're vile, and it's sad to say. The intuition is very strong, the feminine energy, but it's so beautiful when you have your foundation, your own family, building and perceiving and having on God and the family and everything. But when you try to tear someone apart just because of envy or something's not healthy with you, please don't do it, because it's going to come back to you. Karma's real. We do not play. And I thought I'd share that because it's crazy that how these narcissists try to get your energy or feed off of you because they're not happy with their own, and this is not healthy. I don't want those kind of people in my crowd anymore. The funny thing is, you're not even seeking, you're just doing your own thing like you always do, and they just try to find a way to get your energy, and you're just like, it's not healthy. And the funny thing is, as empaths, we try to go isolated, go somewhere far away to isolate ourselves, to recharge, because we are a human body. It's our human body, ourselves, it's definitely like an iPhone or like a phone itself charging, and we need to recharge again. We're like a tree. We need to recharge our energy as an empaths, or people that feel of other people's energy, because we don't want that, and we need to recharge. And sometimes we need to stay away from crowds and then go back to the area, but be very selective, because that's the world we live in. But we have to be very careful who we allow. And I thought I'd share that because it's crazy that there are people like that don't know what to do with their lives, focusing on their own goals or being elevated, but they have to find a way to tear someone apart just because they're very insecure, they're unhappy, they're just wasting time. And that's the thing, though, that I really love the book, Slay the Bully, and I have to finish that book, honestly. Whenever I come back doing my own thing, working all the stuff my aunts meet, and she's right about how narcissists and other women are so vile and try to tear other women apart, and it's not healthy. It's kind of sad, but I just worry about the kids, about when you build a family, think about the kids. The number one is the kids, not about what I have, the materialistic stuff, or what I need to gain from other people, or the person I need to gain, because narcissists don't. But that's a sad thing, because I've experienced it. Narcissists don't even think about their kids, and sometimes we have to be very careful with those type of people. And yeah, sometimes you gotta jade, and it's good, it's very good. But yeah, and you're just minding your own thing, you want to relax, hear something, music, or you have to stay away from these electronic devices, because sadly to say, it's They're just vile people. You know, since the invention of these electronic devices, it should be beneficial at helping humanity. The purpose was to help humanity and help others, but it felt like this thing has used for material motives for the wrong reasons, and it shouldn't be used for that. It should be used to help the world, the people. And I would like to like change the world, but it's mostly like help the world, because I love those people. I enjoy and respect those kind of people that help other people, like help the community, help the people, do something greater for them. But we do live in a world that there are just vultures out there that, and I have to call them like that, they're vultures. They try to find something good in someone and try to like dim the light, and never ever let a person, place, or thing dim the light. Be the light of the universe, because the world needs it. The world needs a change, you know. And yeah, that is, thought I share this because that's the times we live in. And yeah, it's best to remove those kind of crowds.